Hey, so Rusty back here with you again, and I'm gonna show you how to tie a knot and do a Texas rig. Uh, so you want to put, I've already got this on here. I don't want to do it again. So when you're putting this on your line, put your sinker, your bullet weight with the nose. Put your the skinny part. That's where you want to enter your line and come out the wide part. Alright, now we're going to tie our knot. And we like to use these extra wide gaps. I use 3s and 4s to catch bass with. And see how that point of the hook goes up to where you tie the top of the hook kind of evenly or flush? See that? Hold on. See that? And it's an extra wide gap so they can come in and bite into that, and or their lip will go down in there, and it'll hook them. Rip some lips, as they say. Alright, so let me show you this simple. Gotta have patience, you guys. Fishing is all about patience. Can't get mad over simple stuff. You gotta sit here and take your time and do it right, like you was doing it unto the Lord. Now, you want to take it like this. I've got it through there. Spin it 1 whole time, 2 whole times, 3 whole times, 4 whole times, 5 whole times, 6 whole times, 7 whole times, 8 whole times, 9 whole times, 10 whole times, 11 whole times, 12 whole times. Let's do 13 for Good Friday, right on the 13th. We'll go down, we'll find this bottom hole. Oh, but I had the hook in me. Get the very bottom hole and slide this end down in through there. Lucky for me, it was kind of curved a little bit, so it went right in there. Okay, then come back up. Just come back up through this original loop or hole right here. And now you're all looped up now. Wet your string down so it'll all come down and slide together and cinch together real tight. You want it to come slide right up against the hook and pull this as tight as you can get it. It'll look like a rope. Like you ever seen like a rope tied around a rope into a loop? Well, I guess it's just a fisherman's knot, I guess you would call it. I know this is called some kind of cinch knot, but anyways, let's test it and see how strong it is. It's gonna be pretty strong. So pull her back tight again. It did come back loose just slightly. Alright, let's pull her back tight again. Alright, we're gonna leave a little bit of that tag on so that if it has any slack, it'll pull on it. Not that big of a tag though. Alright, now it should look something about like that. That's what I was saying. See how it looks like a rope tied around a rope? Leave that little tag. It don't matter. Some people will say you ain't supposed to do that, but now it's gonna be our head of the worm on our Texas rig. One second, let me move this out of the way before I spill my whole tackle. I gotta get a worm too. Get one that I ain't really been throwing that much lately. That way probably should have closed this part, but yeah, let's find one I don't really mess with that much, and we'll show you how to do a Texas rig with one of those worms. That green pumpkin, that's what you need to go with. Those are good. Dang, I forgot I had these. These mimic small bass. These are the watermelon pearl jam. I really like those too. But I ain't even, I forgot I had these yesterday. I should have brought these out in that muddy water. That chartreuse on the end would have been smacking. Yeah, I'm gonna go with one of these, let's get you at least some type of worm. I like these worms. Actually, matter of fact, I think I put one of these black trick worms back in here that I'd already done used. So let me find it, and we'll reuse it for the video purposes. There it is. Now these are good for muddy water too. Zoom trick, black trick worm. You can't go wrong with those, you guys. But alright, let's get our little platform I had over here back. Alright, we got our black trick worm. As you can see, this side's gonna be the tail, how little and stuff it is, and this is the head over here, the big part. So now we've got our bullet weight and our 3 or 4 extra wide gap hook on here. We're going to take our hook, and you want to go in through the head. Remember I was telling you, I'll show you, tail, head's the big part. It usually has a little flat part on where they cut the mold. And you want to go in with the hook where you can stab it out through the belly. And the flat part's going to be the belly, and the rib part's going to be the top. So, see if I can get it a little bit closer for you guys. You want to go in from the top, about yay far, then slide it till it starts to curve a little bit. It starts to curve a little bit. Pop it out that, and slide it all the way up to the top of that hook. Go over all that tag, and that's when you twist it around, flop it around. That way, all that body's now flipped around on this side. See, we came in through the belly and flopped it out. And that's going to be the worm's head, that bullet weight. See how it keeps going? Alright, now let me show you how to finish the rest of this. Alright, you want to bend it in just a little bit, enough where you can stab up through it. Right there, that's about perfect. And it should look about straight like that right there. And the reason why this works so good is because you can hide that hook right there. When you're down in there and this is sitting on the bottom, it's going to look like this. Like this is going to be the head of it. It's going to look like this, and this tail is going to be flopping up in the water. And the fish is going to suck it up with its mouth and go over this hook, press that hook down, and slurp it on up. But the best thing about this is like what you can do with this hook right here to hide it. Just slightly pull back a little bit and tuck it back up under there. Tuck it back up under the soft plastic. Now look at it. It still looks perfect. It's still straight and everything. You sling that in there, and like I said, it gets on the bottom. That weight wants to keep moving. It gets on the bottom. It's going to be like that, and this thing is going to be just waving with the current. Waving with the current. Fish is going to be curious, what is that thing down there? Is that a wounded fish or what? It's gonna come down and suck it up. It's gonna mash down right here. Watch when I mash down. When I mash down, see that hook pop out? And that's when you set your hook. Boom. And there you got your fish. Alright, that's enough for me rambling on about a Texas rig, you guys. Well, let me tell you one more thing. Another thing about that is you ain't gonna get caught up in a weed. This is a weedless presentation. You throw this in, you retrieve it, throw it out, retrieve it again, and hardly ever, sometimes that hook will pop out. But then you might have to just adjust it again and sling it back out there. This is the most effective thing for catching bass, you guys. I am not gonna lie. This is the first thing I go to when I go to a river or a lake. But like I said, y'all stay blessed. As always, I love you. So does God. See you later.